Number 1, 2, and 3, Nate, have been announced. So let's talk about it. But before we do, the source for this article is Tim Bontemps, ESPN. We are not wasting no time, Nate. Let's get to it, all right? So we're going to start off with the first team, Nate, okay? The first team players for the All-NBA 2021 are Dallas Mavericks guard Luka Doncic, Milwaukee Bucks forward Giannis Antetokounmpo, LA Clippers forward Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, and Nikola Jokic. All those guys are first-team All-NBA, Nate. For the second team, we got Portland's point guard Damian Lillard, Phoenix point guard Chris Paul, New York Knicks Julius Randle, LeBron James, Philadelphia 76ers Joel Embiid, and that is the All NBA second team. And now we're gonna go to the third team, man. Okay, so the third team, the 5 members that made the third team were Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets, Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards, Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat, Paul George of the LA Clippers, and Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. And that was your first and second, third team of the All NBA, Nate. Okay, now you know what? Let me start off with this first because I know you got some complaints. You talked to me before we started, so I know you got some complaints. But let me start off with this first, okay? I think Westbrook should have definitely made one of these lists. Okay, that's my opinion. I think when you average a triple double, and I just think when you did what he did, I think you definitely should make one of those lists. Another guy that should have made one of these lists is James Harden. Should have definitely made one of these lists as well. You can go with Devin Booker. Devin Booker definitely deserved to be on one of these lists as well too. But again, you can only fit 15 guys on total on all the NBA teams. Now, again, guys that I wouldn't agree with, that I felt like you could have made room for somebody else was Rudy Gobert. I feel like who I felt like really could have made that list, Nate, too, that I'm actually thinking about, Domantas Sabonis. I think Sabonis had a really good year too, or even Nikola Vucevic. I think he had a very good year too, and you could put them on that list too. But they gave it to Rudy Gobert. Again, he had a great defensive year, but All NBA wise, again, I think that could have went to somebody else. Yeah, Nate, Jason Tatum is definitely another guy as well. He had a very good season. So he could have definitely made a third team as well. But overall, I think the biggest one for me, Nate, was probably Westbrook. I think Westbrook should have definitely made a list. And I just think that that's right there something that they dropped the ball on. The thing that really fascinates me somebody who didn't make a list that I just read, Anthony Davis. You think like Anthony Davis would make the list. Now a lot of people are going to say, well, what about Kevin Durant? The reason why is because Kevin Durant played like 20 games this year.
Yeah, but so did AD. So that doesn't,
AD played more than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but he still got injured, which is probably why he wasn't even considered.
Right, I understand it, but I think AD could have made at least like a third team, to be honest with you. Same thing with LeBron James. LeBron James was injured for a long time too, but he made a second team, So again, it's to each his own. But overall, I like the first team. Second team is all right. Again, I think Russell Westbrook should have made that list on the second team. I think he definitely had a second team caliber season. But regardless, Nate, to everybody who made the All NBA teams this year, again, congratulations. And again, this is the All NBA team is definitely going to spark some conversations. But again, you can only fit 15 guys on there, and the NBA did the 15 that they believe did well. So again, there are guys who definitely deserve to be on this list. Here's the one thing that really annoys me with this, Nate, though. Ready? The fact that Joel Embiid was a top 3 MVP and he didn't make a first team. That right there kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Right there, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think what you could have did was you could have put Kawhi Leonard on the second team, and you could have put Joel Embiid on, and you could have replaced Joel Embiid to that center spot, and you could have put Giannis at a forward spot. Or my bad, the center is Nikola Jokic. So you could have went Curry, Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, Jokic. I think that would have been the perfect first team. So now after rethinking about it, I think Joel Embiid should have definitely made a first team. But he also got hurt too a little bit, which might have dropped him on the second team. But regardless, I still think he should have made a first team. But you know what? Regardless of that, to everybody who made an All-NBA team, again, congratulations. I wish you guys the best of luck in the offseason, or if you're still in the playoffs, I wish you the best of luck there. And again, Nate, overall, the All-NBA list this year is definitely going to spark a lot of debates and arguments. But at the end of the day, you can only fit 15 guys on there. And I think And I think overall, Nate, I agree with the first team I'm cool with. This third team I think is a little bit debatable. The second team as well, it's also debatable. So overall, there's definitely going to be a lot of arguments. But with that being said, again, I do wish everybody on the All NBA team the best of luck and congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody that made the All NBA list. Yeah, I'm a little bit when it comes to the first team, like fine, I didn't have a problem with that, but I look at the second and third team, and I really do think there was better candidates. Like you said, Jason Tatum, one of them. He had himself a career year. You know what I mean? Russell Westbrook is another one. Averaged a triple double throughout the entire season. James Harden is another one. But James Harden's a little bit more debatable because again, just like KD, he was out a little bit with injury, but not as much as KD. Zion Williamson is another one that you could have put on there. He almost averaged 30 points this year. That's another guy you could have put on there. So there's definitely a lot. Donovan Mitchell is another one you could have put on there. So there's a lot of guys, in my opinion, that should have been on there, which is why I was kind of like iffy about it. Like the first list, again, I don't have a problem with it because I mean that's.
I say the only thing with the first list is put Kawhi as second and then move Joel Embiid up to first, because if you're gonna have him as a top 3 MVP, he should definitely be on the first team.
Right. Personally, I think Jason Tatum should have been at least on the third team. You know what I mean? At least. That's so me, though. That's my guy. I pray to him every single day. You already know what it's all about.
Who do you think Jason Tatum would have replaced?
I couldn't tell you, but I look at it, Mario. I look at it. Hang on a second. Let me just look this up real quick. The list. All right, here it is. So, who do I think he could have replaced? All right, let's see. He's a small power forward. Jimmy Butler he's a power forward, right? Or is he a small forward? Am I getting the small forward? Yes, you could because Jason Tatum plays both. You could replace him with Jason Tatum. You could do that.
My favorite player in the league is Jimmy Butler, but
I love Jimmy Butler.
I think personally, like this is me right here. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is absolutely a great player. I would have put Damian Lillard. I would have dropped Damian Lillard to 3 and put Westbrook at 2. That's what I would have done personally, because Westbrook's triple double season. That's something that he dropped Kyrie out of it and put like Damian as the first guy. That's what I personally would have done. It's so hard though, because again, Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, they had great seasons. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it really, they had great seasons overall.
Right, absolutely. It is pretty tough, but me personally, I love Jimmy Butler, but I think I would have put Jason Tatum over him only because I think Jason Tatum had a better season in my opinion. But again, it is the NBA. You can only fit 15 players on each team, so all in general, my bad, 5 on each. But I mean overall, aside from the first list, it can be a bit debatable, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Who you think should have been on this list? We would love to hear that. So with that being said, best of luck to all the players that made the All NBA list. And best of luck to you guys. As for the ones that didn't make, best of luck to you guys as well. And congratulations to all the ones that made the list, and good luck on your season if it's still going.